From News Channel 15, winner of the Intercollegiate Broadcasting System Award for the nation's best community college TV station. This is News Channel 15 Tonight.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome into News Channel 15. I'm Eli Grimes, filling in for Kyle Peach. Let's take a look at tonight's news. WFIW says Illinois State Police Troop 9 responded to a two-vehicle accident Tuesday night on U.S. Route 50 near Indian Ridge Road in Flora. State police say just after 10:30, a 2000 Toyota Tacoma was traveling westbound on US 50. A 2000 Jeep Grand Cherokee was traveling eastbound also on US 50. The Toyota Tacoma crossed the center lane markings and struck the Jeep Grand Cherokee head-on. Both drivers and the passenger from the Jeep were transported to Clay County Hospital with injuries. US 50 was shut down until shortly after midnight while officers investigated the crash. In other news, WFIW also reports several sentences were handed down this week in Wayne County Court. 47-year-old Brian Wallace of Fairfield was sentenced Tuesday on 2 counts of child pornography and will spend 6 years, 9 months on each count in the Illinois Department of Corrections. The charges date back to June of 2023. Following his release from prison, Wallace will be placed on 48 months of probation. 20-year-old Jacob Lewis of Flora pled guilty to unlawful possession of meth and was placed on 24 months probation. 29-year-old Akalia Bell of Decatur pled guilty to violating her terms on a previous probation sentence dating back to February of 2022 on a charge of unlawful possession of meth and was sentenced to 3 years in state prison. And 66-year-old Kathy D. Gallner of Wayne City pled guilty to unlawful sale of alcohol to a minor and was placed on 6 months of court supervision. Moving on to area arrest reports, the Wayne County Sheriff's Department arrested a Fairfield woman on Tuesday afternoon on a Wayne County warrant for numerous charges. WFIW says 50-year-old Nicola Molzer was taken into custody on the warrant for failure to appear on charges of criminal trespass to real property, driving while license revoked, operation of ATV on roadway, and burglary. Molzer was transported and lodged in the Wayne County Jail, pending a court appearance. Illinois State Police officers from eastern and southern Illinois joined forces to combat aggressive and unsafe driving behaviors along Interstate 57 from October the 3rd through the 7th of this year. The operation focused its efforts on Interstate 57, starting at milepost 0 in Alexander County, all the way up to milepost 257 on the northern Champaign County border. Throughout the October 3rd through 7th campaign, 599 speeding citations were issued, 484 speeding warnings were also issued, 198 motor carrier safety inspections were conducted, 16 move-over Scots Law citations were issued, 6 criminal arrests were made, and 46 suspended, revoked, and no driver's license citations were issued. In other news, WFIW says the Wayne County Board is set to meet tonight at 7 o'clock in the Wayne County Courthouse for their next regular meeting. Items on that agenda under the Highway Department include approval for county aid for Leach Township. Also listed is the various committee reports and office reports and the annual state's attorney's appellate prosecutor discussion and ARPA under new business. Moving on to City Council news, WFIW says the Fairfield City Council met Tuesday night at City Hall. The council approved a $30,000 revolving loan with 618 Bakery in the amount of $30,000. Owner Samantha Baker will be opening her new bakery business soon in downtown Fairfield. Terms are 10 years repayment at 8.5% interest. The council also approved the purchase to replace a dump bed for the Street and Bridge Department from Vaughn Equipment in the amount of some $17,039.33. After some discussion, the council decided to table the purchase of a new dump truck for the cemetery. The council wants to see if there are any good used trucks to fit the need. $3,000 in expenditures from the recreational fund was approved for the upcoming Halloween and Christmas festivities to be held in downtown Fairfield. And also a reminder, the city of Olney is holding its 46th annual squirrel count. 2 Saturdays are left for the public to get involved in a count of Olney's best known animal, the white squirrel. Volunteers are needed and may participate in any and all Saturdays. 2 dates do remain, however, this Saturday the 12th and October 19th. The count takes approximately 90 minutes. Volunteers will be given a section of town to cover and make a count of white squirrels, other various squirrels, cats, as well as other items. To get involved, contact Kelsey Sturchey at cityclerk@cityofolney.com. And this one traffic alert, the St. Francisville Cannonball Bridge will be closed tomorrow, Friday, October the 11th, from 7 a.m. to noon. The bridge will be closed due to heavy equipment being moved for the new bridge. The Carmi-Kiwanis Corn Days continues tonight and runs through Saturday. Tonight, rides will open at 5 p.m., followed by the White County Farm to Table Social Hour, taking place at South Main Cross Street at 5:30, followed by the same dinner at 6:30. Friday, rides open also at 5 p.m., with the pageant to begin at 5:30 on the main stage and the cornhole tournament also beginning at 5:30 in the First Mid-Bank parking lot. The gospel sing is to follow at 7 on the main stage until 9 p.m. A whole day of activities will continue on Saturday. Carmi police say there may be some road closures and traffic detour patterns to allow for safe travel for through traffic and pedestrians. And finally, a Halloween display that is more treat than trick, and college kids can now get munchies delivered by a robot. Patrick Cornell has that story in today's Take a Look at This.
Check out this massive kid-created Halloween display, a full-on holiday horror house filled with the favorites: smoking ghouls, scary clowns, and shrieking scarecrows. All this work done by 12-year-old Braden Willis of Smithfield, Rhode Island. Braden says he's been putting up Halloween horrors most of his life, and this year he's got 50 full-sized chilling creatures around his family home, where he gives daily tours to tout the eerie exhibit. This super cool creation isn't a trick, but rather a treat. Braden has autism and uses this array of spooky spectacles to raise money for autism awareness.
When you come in person, you can make a donation to this purple box right here, which has lights on it that aren't turned on. You'll see the sign down below, which tells you that that's the Autism Speaks donation.
How about some more Halloween treats? Just a good old assortment of animals chowing down on juicy jack-o'-lanterns at Brookfield Zoo, Chicago. This bear breaking open a swinging sweet to get the goodness inside that gourd. A hippo hankering for a heavenly piece of that pumpkin. Oh hey, this primate got a mini morsel to munch on. Perfect size for a low-calorie option. All in all, it looks like a well-fed group as Halloween festivities get underway. Speaking of snacks, college kids are now getting them delivered via robots? Where was this when I was in school? At the University of Minnesota, these six-wheel wonders from Starship Technologies are loaded up with food from select vendors. Then the robots ramble right across campus to complete the delivery. Students just order via an app and voila, the cuisine is carted right to them. The service is so popular, more robots are on the way to meet demand. For Take a Look at This, I'm Patrick Cornell.
Thanks, Patrick. That'll do it for news. Stick around. I've got your weather forecast coming up. And then lots to talk about in sports. High school football schedule this weekend. We'll be right back.
Get scary great deals at Steve Faulkner Automotive. All month long, get a new 2024 Dodge Hornet starting at $299 a month and a 2024 Durango now up to $10,000 off MSRP. Come in and get yours today. Get scary great deals at Steve Faulkner Automotive. New 2024 Ford Expedition up to $10,000 off and Ford Bronco Sport as low as $343 a month. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Hello, I'm Andrea Lull from Robinson, Illinois. For my first appointment, I knew I chose the right orthopedic center. The day of surgery went like planned. Registration went smooth, pre-surgery, and the nurse made me feel very comfortable. I'm currently 3 months out of surgery. I don't even feel like I had a total hip replacement, but I am having a much better quality of life with my new hip. WGH, we're going home.
Hi, my name is Rylan Robb. I am from Albion, Illinois, and I am a radio TV major here at Wabash Valley College. From broadcasting all sorts of sports games to producing my own TV show and radio show, the hands-on experience is as much as you want to do with it. In terms of the program itself, I think it's really special. It's really like almost a little family in a way, and it's really been really nice being able to experience the things I have with people that genuinely appreciate it with me.
Welcome back. Time to talk your weather forecast as we put our radar in motion. You can't really see anything on our radar, no activity up until 1 o'clock this afternoon. But as we move forward into the numbers for today, we saw a high of 81, warmer than what we've seen in the last few days, a low of 47, well above our normal temperatures on the high side, but just near our normal low of 50 for this time of year. No rain to speak of. Your records are there on the screen. As we move forward into our forecast, again, the story remains much the same. Nothing to really expect throughout Friday morning and Friday afternoon. But as you can see to our northwest there, you'll start to see increased cloud coverage as that cold front moves through into our region and drops the temperatures drastically as we move forward throughout this fall season just getting underway. Those temperatures will drop as we go into this weekend and into Friday morning. We're going to see those temperatures drop. 50 in Fairfield, 50 in Albion, 49 and 47, that cool spot there in Newton. As we move into the highs for Friday, low 80s across the board for much of our region. 80 in Albion, the hot spot there in Flora, 82 degrees. As we move into our highs on Friday, we're going to see, again, 82 in Flora. As we move into the lows there on Saturday morning, 55 in Flora, 54 in Albion, mostly low to mid 50s there for most of the region. Highs Saturday will be, again, much in that low 80 spot. 81 in Olney, Lawrenceville also with 81 degrees across the board. As we move into tonight, mostly clear conditions expected, a low of 49, and we'll spell it out for you in our extended forecast. Sunny conditions from now until Thursday of next week, but as you can see, those warm temperatures start to drop from the low 80s into struggling to the 80s to 79 there on Sunday. But then once again, that cold front comes through and drops temperatures to the low 60s, 62 on Monday, 60 degrees on Tuesday. And you might just look out for some frost warnings as we move into Tuesday throughout next week. We're going to drop into the 30s, the high 30s there for our lows, ranging from Monday to Thursday of next week. That's going to do it for your forecast. Sports is next. Stay tuned.
You receive a box that reads "Open to avoid penalties." Then get a text message saying suspicious activity was detected on your bank account with the link they want you to click on. Banks never ask that.
If a stranger handed you a package and said, "Trust me, just open it," that'd be strange, right? Opening an unexpected text and clicking on a link should feel just as suspicious. October is National Cybersecurity Awareness Month, and the First National Bank is sharing several tips and tricks to fight against fraud on their Facebook page. So be sure to follow along.
I'm Elijah Hadro with the Mount Carmel Fire Department.
And I'm David James, president of Mount Carmel Public Utility Company.
Did you know that working smoke alarms can significantly reduce the risk of dying in a home fire? Taking just a few seconds each month to test your smoke alarms can make a life-saving difference. Simply press the test button to ensure they're working properly, and don't forget to follow the manufacturer's instructions for regular cleaning to keep your alarms in top condition.
Welcome back. Let's talk sports. Let's get you set for high school football this weekend. Also, in the Little Illini Conference on Friday, Olney is at Paris. Marshall travels to Lawrenceville to face the Indians. Newton plays Robinson at Robinson. And Saturday, it's Mount Carmel taking on Casey Westfield at Casey Westfield. We'll have that one for you on the News Channel 15 YouTube page. In the Black Diamond Conference, Carmi travels to Edwards County. It's a win and in situation for the Bulldogs. Meanwhile, Dixon is at Johnston City. Fairfield travels to Christopher to take on CZR. Hamilton County plays Flora at Flora. And Cesar-Valier travels to El Dorado to face the Eagles. And on Saturday in non-league play, Red Hill hosts Madison. Moving on to high school volleyball. Last night, Edwards County beat El Dorado in straight sets 2-0. Lawrenceville beat Martinsville in 3, 2-1. And Grayville beat Weber 2-0. High school cross country yesterday at Harrisburg in the boys race. Heron was first, and from our area, North Clay was third, Hamilton County fourth, and NCOE finished sixth. In the girls race, Harrisburg was first. From our area, Hamilton County placed fourth. In high school tennis, girls action yesterday, Salem beat Carmi 6-3. That does it for sports and our newscast tonight. Thanks so much for tuning in. From myself, Eli Grimes, and all of us here at News Channel 15, thanks for watching and have a great night.
News Channel 15, winner of the Intercollegiate Broadcasting System Award for the nation's best community college TV station.